So we're going to start with some chocolate overnight oats, and I love overnight oats because you can just make them in the nighttime. Like, they take like a couple minutes, and then your breakfast is ready for you the next day. So you're just going to put about half a cup of any oats you like in a container, as well as about a tablespoon of cocoa powder. And then you can sprinkle in some cinnamon. I like a lot of cinnamon in mine. And you can put some chia seeds for some fiber and omega-3s. They're actually really filling too. And then you can put some honey to sweeten it, which is optional. And then any nut butter you want, about a tablespoon of that. And then some almond milk. And I will say these have a little bit of a different texture and feel to them than like oats you make on the stove, but they're actually really good also. So then you're just going to give that a good stir. Make sure it's all mixed up. Pop it in the fridge and overnight, or just like for a couple hours. And then the next morning you have some delicious oats. And you can top them with other things if you want. I love to put berries or bananas on mine. So as you can see, they're actually really thick, so you can also add some more milk if you want to thin it up. But yeah, they ended up super delicious and really filling. A great start to your day. I would highly recommend these. Next, we're going to be making some spinach egg muffins, which are very easy to make. Also, you're just going to put 3 eggs, well, about how many eggs for how many muffins you want. So I did 3 for 3 muffins in a bowl. And then some nutritional yeast flakes, which is a vegan alternative to cheese. Obviously, these aren't vegan, but they provide a nice cheesy and yummy flavor, but without actual dairy. And then you can cut up about a couple garlic cloves for some more flavor. You can also do an onion if you want. I just chose garlic instead. And then you want to add some salt and pepper to taste. And these are also great to make the night before. You can also add some red chili flakes in for some spice. So this is what my bowl looked like, and you're just going to give that a really good mix. Make sure they're all beaded up and all combined. And then you just want to preheat your oven to 350 also, as I should have said that earlier. And then in a muffin tin, just put some oil. I just used olive oil. And then just take a little brush and spread it around each muffin tin. And then I put some spinach at the bottom of my muffin tins, which ended up really yummy and crispy. And then you can just pour your egg mixture over it. Pop them in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes. And then when they're done, be careful because they will be hot. But they come out of the pan really easily, and they're such a nice, filling, delicious breakfast. They're just really good. So I've been, like, rice cakes are my new favorite thing. They're so good and they're really light, but you can add some fun things to them. So I just did 2, so I just put some peanut butter on each of them. You can also put yogurt instead. I love peanut butter. And then you can chop up your fruit. I love bananas on rice cakes. There's just something about it. It's just so good. But you can also make savory ones. I just did some sweet ones for today. And then the other one, I just put about a handful of blueberries, which also pair really well with the rice cakes. And then you can also, I just also put some blackberries, which made it even better. And then you can sprinkle some cinnamon and some seasonings of your choice. I personally like a lot of cinnamon on mine. And if you want, you can drizzle some honey on top to make it sweeter. That's optional, but I like to do it. So yeah, 2 of these makes for a really great lunch or breakfast. Next, we're going to be making some banana ice cream. This is so good. It's great when I have a sweet tooth. I want something healthy. So in a blender, you're just going to pop about 1.5 frozen bananas. So perfect from the half we used earlier from our rice cake. And then some almond milk in. Only a splash of this because you want it to be nice and thick ice cream. This is optional, but I put in some Hershey's, some cocoa powder to make it chocolate. And I love this because you can freeze if your bananas are like too ripe to like eat. You can just freeze them up and then they make for a great sweetness to this ice cream instead of adding extra things in. Once it's blended, you can just scoop it into your cup and it should be really thick and yummy. And this is optional, but I put some peanut butter and chocolate chips just to make it a little more of a filling breakfast or snack. Yeah, this is literally tastes, in my opinion, better than regular ice cream. I love the banana kind of fruitiness, but also with the chocolate. Definitely try this one out. So last but not least, we're going to make some chia seed pudding, which is something I discovered recently and I've actually been enjoying it. In a container, you're going to want to just put a couple tablespoons of chia seeds in. These are literally so healthy for you and they expand in your stomach because they're super filling. And these are great to make at nighttime and then you have breakfast ready for you in the morning. So in my container, I put some cinnamon. I also put some nutmeg just to make it really seasoned. Also then add in kind of a lot of almond milk because the chia seeds will absorb and expand a lot of the milk you put in. And then I added some maple syrup, which is optional, but just to make it a little sweeter. There's a ton of different chia seeds recipes out there. This is just the one I like. But then you're going to want to give it a really, really good mix. Make sure you get it all combined. And at this stage, it may look like you need to add more chia seeds in, but trust me, it's good to be more liquidy because it's going to get very thick overnight. Then just make sure, shake it up, pop it in the fridge, and the next morning you have some chia seed pudding. I actually added in a little more almond milk to this just to make it a little thinner. You can also put nuts on it or chocolate chips or anything. This was so good. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys found some new breakfast ideas. Thank you guys. Bye.